175 years ago, myself, Antoine Norbert de Patek, and the first partner created this remarkable company that you all know well. A few years later, with my friend here, he joined me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jean-Adrien Philippe at your service.
Yes. We just arrived from the best period of the modern era, the 19th century.
Oh, my dear friend, what a century! It will change the world. It is the century of industrialization and of intellectual elites.
Let's remember for a moment, my dear friend. In painting, it's time of Impressionism, of Romanticism, with Eugène Delacroix, Edouard Manet, Renoir, Monet, and Vincent van Gogh, of course.
In France, Nicephore Niepce invents photography. And in Europe, the greatest scientists are changing the world at high speed. Darwin, Voltaire, Ampère, Montgolfier, Nobel, Pasteur.
Yes. And my dear friend, in music, Beethoven, Brahms, Liszt, Strauss, Wagner, and most importantly, a young gifted Polishman, just like me, one of the most famous composers of all times, Frédéric François Chopin.
Ah, yes, he formed, may I remind you, a French-Polish couple with the famous French writer Georges Sand, compatriot of Victor Hugo, Balzac and Baudelaire.
Oh, yes, and what a wonderful century. One of the artists that impressed the most was called Jean-Eugène Robert Houdin.
Houdini, the great famous illusionist and father of modern time magic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to celebrate this anniversary, we have the great pleasure and honor to welcome
Mr.Thierry Stern,
President of Patek Philippe.
Well, mesdames and no, I must say it's quite a pleasure, but believe me, I'm petrified because it's not easy. Also, I like to do speeches because when you love what you do, it should be easy. It should be coming from the heart. It should be also simple because you have been learning that from your father, from a lot of people. But tonight, I thought I was not really scared, but I am, and I'm really totally petrified, but I will do my best tonight because I think it's very important. We were talking about 175th anniversary. Yes, that's a very long time. But on the other side, I'm only 25, but a little bit more, and I wasn't there. But what I kept, not only from my father, but I think I learned it from many people at Patek, was the beauty, the passion, the precision, as we say, and collaboration. That was really something very important. You can do the best watches in the world, you can enjoy designing them, you can work with fantastic people. They are making drawings who make you just excited. You have to wait for those drawings because, you know, from the drawings to the prototype, it takes many weeks, months. But at the end, without you, those watches will keep or remain in the safe. I will enjoy them. Sandrine will enjoy them. My wife, who is working with me. My dad also will enjoy them. Also, he always complains, saying you could do better, you should change this or that, just at the last minute. For the family business, you know that. You know, I don't know how many family business is always like this. And that's something who is, I don't know, motivating. I never thought about really business. Something maybe that you will think it's stupid, but I always thought that I'm not good at running Patek. I'm not an expert in the financial side. I'm not good in the commercial side. I'm not good, I mean, there's so many, we have 56 different type of work at Patek. But I always thought about one thing, if I'm doing a nice watch, all the other problems will be minor, because as long as you have a nice watch, people will enjoy it. You will enjoy it, and I believe that you will also pass on this passion to your customer. And I must say that my father taught me something very important, and my grandfather too. It was not to change anything in the strategy. You have to be innovative, yes, but keep on the same strategy. Work for a family business, yes, I hope I can continue it. But to be frank, this is not, I cannot guarantee it. You know, I was talking 2 days ago with Mr. Hayek. It's a big group. There are tough people. Maybe one day he will come and say, I bought your suppliers or whatever. To be frank, good luck, because as we have been doing everything in-house, he has less chance. But you never know. But what I want to say about that is that you cannot guarantee the future, but you can work for it. None of us, you or you or you, can guarantee it. But at the end of the day, we can really show that it's a passion, it's about a fine product, and it's also about, I would say, love for something mechanical. Many journalists this year told me about iWatch. Fine, I like iWatch. I mean, at least my kids will wear a watch, because today, I mean, I don't know for you, but my kids, I mean, they do not wear any watches, they are playing computer all the time. And iWatch will help us for sure to teach them again to wear something on their wrist. And I will be there also to give them some passion about mechanical watches. But when I say I will, it's wrong. Without you, nothing I can do. Again, I know the design. I will try to do my best. You saw this year some crazy reference. Many journalists told me, are you nuts? Are you changing your strategy? You are doing a steel watch. I'm talking about the 5960. Well, no, I'm not crazy. You know, I did it with the Aquanaut, with the 24. And I think we have to surprise you. We have to surprise you with design. And you have to surprise us also with how you sell those watches. So this anniversary is not about Patek. I think, and I always say it, I will be there for what, 40, 50, 60 years. Then I'm going to have to retire also, by the way. You know, I'm not going to be like my father, staying until 150 years. He was saying the same actually at my age. I will retire at 55. Well, yeah, well, I don't know where you're at that, but you're still there. But I think it's also, I told you about passion. If you like what you do, really I can believe that people will follow you. It's a matter of being a professional. Tonight, it was amazing. I met all of you, 645 shaking hands. I washed my hands. That's for sure. For you, I don't know. I'm sorry for the last one. I hope you wash your hands. I don't know. But I think on one side, yes, it's not easy, but it's important. We know nearly all, we know each other. You have been meeting me when I was a kid. We have been also working together. We were also going out, you know, the Bar Rouge and all those fantastic places at the Basel Fair. And then you grow up, you start to become a little bit more serious. But at the end of the day, we are talking about watches. It should not be serious, it's about a passion. And without you today, or without your parents or your grandparents, or for the one who are starting today, Patek will not be there. And this is what I always say, but I mean it really. This is it's a dream, you know, nobody needs a Patek. Sometimes I'm amazed about it, because really it is amazing to see people waiting 6 months, 2 years for a watch. But at the end of the day, we have to say that quality is our main objective. And believe me, this is not easy for someone who is waiting for 2 years. Just to tell him quality is my main objective. He will tell you, I don't care, you know, where's the watch? I can buy it on the internet. That's my problem also today. I cannot control everything. I need your help, because this is something important tonight. Is that to say, Patek Philippe can do beautiful watches, but I'm not willing to be a retailer. To be frank, I respect you a lot for that. I don't know how you can do it by facing all those clients. You are very courageous. So for that, I must applaud first. Because bravo, really. Because this is, yeah, you can, because it's really amazing. I'm a watchmaker. I will be there to help you. I will be there to build up a collection. I will be there to build up something for 175 years. But what is 175 years? I wasn't there before. okay, we did a lot of things in technology. You see, we cloned those two guys, but I never met them before. But by the way, they are made of silicium, huh? But this is something important. But now, what I would like to say is that, okay, it's a fantastic anniversary, but it is not the anniversary that we will do today. This one will be done in October in Geneva. I hope I can invite most of you. It will not be easy. So I would like also to say that I apologize first because not everybody will come in Geneva. I will do my best to invite you because you are the first, the core of Geneva. But there will be the press, there will be supplier, and to be frank, more important than you, there will be my team. They are the one working for you. They are the one working every day. Not talking about this evening. I mean, you will see them. They are the only one looking ridiculous with those old vintage clothes. But they are the one working behind the scene. The one you don't see every day, but the one working for the ads, for the corners, for not the design, because that's I keep it for me and Sandrine. But this is very important. It's a teamwork. And 175, it was today. Now we have to think about 200. You will be there, your son will be there, your daughter will be there, or you will be dead, but there will be another retailer. Sorry, that's how it goes, you know. But Patek will still keep on, I mean, the good work. I have been fighting for that. I have been fighting for, yes, as I say, not quality. Quality is, when I was a kid, it was already there. And believe me, my father really pushed me in a good way, because it's always important. You do not push your kids to take over a business. You don't. I mean, all of you didn't realize, or you didn't, not realize, you didn't do any kids to take over the business. First, you do it for love. If he's willing to take the business, that's another story. Then we are here to help. And I was the lucky one, I would say, to enjoy to take over Patek. My dad taught me really how to handle the business. He had some very nice people around him who also helped me to do, I would say, the best as I can. They were strict. Just to say, for example, only once I came without a tie at Patek. And for, I would say, the people working since many years, we had Mr. Books. He was, I would say, the right hand of my father. He called me and said, Thierry, come in my office. He was a funny guy. He was handling everything. Creation, financial, commercial, my father, everything. No, maybe not my father. But they were like the big team. And he said, you know, at Patek, when you work, you wear a tie. And I told him that I don't need a tie, it doesn't help me to work. He said, no, it's a matter of respect for the people who are working with you. And this is you. And this is important. And I always have this in mind, you know, the respect that I have for you selling this product, selling it every day, wishing that the client will not come after 1 week saying, this watch doesn't work. This is something who is the worst. I don't know if you had it already. Sadly, well, we are not perfect, but you have to imagine that for me it's always a fear. You know, the people saying, your product is not good. Well, this is why we are fighting about it. And since 175 years, it can be Mr. Philippe or Mr. Patek. This is what they say. And this is what we kept. Now, those guys, I never met them, to be frank. Thanks God. No, because they were too complicated. But the meaning is the same. We have to be perfect, enjoy it, and also motivate people. Our customer, they need us and we need them. But again, without you, what can I do? I can create beautiful pieces, but I will not sell them. So I would like to say thank you to all of you. This is your birthday, not mine. I'm too young. I wasn't there. I'm way too young. But I can promise you one thing. The 200, I will be the one, but not the 175th. The 175th, please, you should applaud my father. He is the one who built Patek Philippe. Finalize it, because I know I talk too much. This is what my wife always said to me. She said, you know, you're talking. I'm very proud, and I go on. How was the speech? You talk too much. I wish it could be the same in the bed. Okay, well, Sorry. Anyway, but don't forget we fix everything since 1859, you know. So well. But I must say that it's a real teamwork. We have been building up not only this evening the booth. Maud Cunin, I have to say bravo to Maud Cunin. Maud Cunin came at Patek, I think 4 years ago, and she had in charge to build up the booth. So it took her 3 years to build up the booth. Oh, okay, 3 years to do glasses and an ice cube in the middle. Not bad, Maud. But no, I must say it was a fantastic also thing. Patek Philippe is opening, like the booth. Patek Philippe is also efficiency. You have seen the offices. Sorry for Italy. I don't know for the one having in Italy. Italy was terrible because the aircon was so cold that I came in. I said, "Why are you dressing your coat and everything?" Mr. Stern, we are freezing. Okay. It was true. It was freezing. But that's how we kept the watches for many years. That's what I say. But anyway, this is also something that we have to take in consideration. You are working not with me. You are not working with Philippe Stern. You have all of you area manager. You have all of you PR people. Those guys, those women, they are the one making our business. We are the big bosses. You are all big bosses. You are the top of the top in terms of retailers. But please never forget that behind you there is a team. Without this team, you will not be there tonight, and me neither. So for me tonight, the party, the 175th anniversary, this is for also those people, and we should really be thankful. We should be thankful for you, for them, and all together I hope that we will really enjoy this evening. Thank you, Yasmina also. Yasmina is our PR. I'm amazed she knows everything, but her team also. You know, well, today she's funny dressed, I like it, you know. Come on, Yasmina, just for a few seconds, because I deserve, really. This is Madame Steele. Voilà. Yasmina and us, we have been working for many years, and really, she's the most professional PR you can find, and believe me, this is more important than any watch, anything. This is the real Patek Philippe. We were not there 175 years ago, but we will build the 200. So, if there is something to applaud, it's not Thierry Stern again, this is Yasmina and her team. So, merci Yasmina. Thank you. And now I have to say something, but I forgot it's about eating or whatever. But well, somebody else will take care about it. I forget it because I'm very emotive and I'm totally wet. So yeah, bon appétit. Bon bah, bon appétit. And the party will go on. Let's go for the 200.